y'all, what's up? What's up? We're back.
What's up, guys? React and Draw has returned from yesterday. Feels like we never left, you know? It's like we just reappeared once again. Well, to the world, it's like we are just digital creatures that live in the interwebs,
Yeah, when the
you
stream
know?
turns off, we like cease to exist.
Right. It's like we're just AI programs, you know? It's like we live in the box of your computer monitor, like Max Headroom.
Can you imagine like
It's
one
just,
day there's a stream like that, like where it's just fake people?
I guess, like, and yeah, because they have like VTubers and but it's still like a human being like voicing it and rigging it to their movements,
Right.
but eventually it'll just be like an AI person just yapping to you and stuff, and people will talk to it, and I guess like there'll be a human being coding in new information or something for it to say, but
That
it
would
will
be
be
interesting.
automated.
That would
But
be
that's like an
interesting.
old concept. That's like Max, there used to be the old TV show Max Headroom,
Yeah.
one of the classics. Like I think I've seen the episodes like seen it a lot over the years, and there is no one like him. It was a TV show in the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
and he was a computer generated personality, and he
Yeah.
can like zip into like people's homes like on TV
Yeah.
and talk to them, and then disappear. Like he can basically do what he wants. Like he can like
Mm.
invade any computer system
Right.
and talk to you. And who knows? Maybe we're closer to actually making Max Headroom in real life.
I mean, we already got people talking about like, oh, make your own AI girlfriend and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm just like, oh boy, this is where we've done. This is where we've reached.
exactly. It always goes to that. It always gets to that level. Everyone's
Um,
always trying to wife up their AI.
Always trying to. What was that movie back in the day? They made a woman. Weird Science or something. I never seen it.
Yeah, Weird Science. You never saw Weird Science?
Nah,
It's
I did
pretty
not.
good. It's pretty good.
I missed out on that one.
Anthony Michael Hall's magnum opus. The culmination of his talent was in that film.
Hmm.
Well, as a young Anthony, John Hughes. Yeah, John Hughes was on fire back in the day, man. Hit after hit after hit. Then he quit. Anyway, what's up, guys? We have power in the chat. What's happening?
What up? Whoops. Let me go there. Yeah.
So, anyway, we're here to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. This was the animation that debuted on Netflix a couple years back.
Yep.
It was a big hit, and it was announced CD Projekt Red wishes to develop another season.
Then
It's possible, right? Like it's a
they said that
possibility.
they said so. This is the iffy part.
Oh,
They didn't say season two.
they did not say season two.
They said cyberpunk based animation.
Really? What?
So if we mess around and find out that next year they're making a I don't know, a claymation animation of like cyberpunk, like that'll be it. Now I know CD Project where they banned themselves up with all the ESG talk and all that, but I don't think that they're stupid enough. I don't think that they're stupid enough to not hit up Studio Trigger to produce another animation, because that would be really silly of them, to be honest.
Just that's what they said. Like it's not going to necessarily be the anime. It's just going to be another
Yeah, let me get.
Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah,
Yeah, related animation.
I see.
Hold on. I will get it for you.
That's interesting. I guess it could be. I mean, animation takes a long time to produce,
Right.
unless the team is like guaranteed a season two off the bat, because usually people just leave to go to another project
Yeah.
after the season is done. So if they're gonna like say, a couple years later, like let's make season two, they're gonna have to like reform the whole team and make it work, get a new team and like train them how to do these characters and stuff. So they're gonna have to, I guess they could just like do another story in the universe. I mean, it's a big universe. They don't
Yeah.
have to necessarily do the same characters, and you don't have to necessarily use the same studio.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. Hey, what's going on? Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this page here to my other screen. Why is it? Okay, there we go. There we go. And now I have the entire article right here. Let's find out what's going on.
Power 900 says, "R.I.P. David and Rebecca." Well, maybe there's the multiverse will happen because everything's a multiverse now. They could do the alternate version. They could do any version they want.
Did you know? Did you know that on Twitter, right? There are people that are. Hold on. Why is that doing that? Okay, cool. There are people who are what was the adjective I'm looking for? Passionately defending the idea of the multiverse, especially MCU projects.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
In what way?
Like saying like, oh, people always want like a grounded Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is at his peak when it's like multiverse, and then like I saw somebody say like, man, the multiverse is the core of Spider-Man. I'm like, that is.
Wow,
I'm like,
that's a take.
you found out about Spider-Man yesterday?
Wait a minute, like what? Like
The core.
the core,
That's what they said.
the essence is the
Yes.
multiverse. Is it because of the Into the Spider Verse movies have made Spider-Man synonymous with multiverse, like in their brain? Like
Yeah,
that's like
in their brain, because they haven't read any of these comics, they think like that is the core of Spider-Man. Somebody on there was like, 95% of Peter's stories have nothing to do with the multiverse, and I'm like, yes, this is
yeah,
a fact, like an actual fact. I don't like.
man. I
I
mean, you gotta know, you gotta, yeah. I guess you gotta really take your whatever your mind out of the equation, like your own self out of the equation, and think about like the onslaught of these most MCU movies are being unleashed onto the public and basically imprinting the idea of what Marvel comics are to a generation.
right.
Like right now, we've had how many years of the multiverse being represented?
Oh, way too long. I can't even. I couldn't even.
Like it feels like it was just like, whatever, WandaVision or whatever, or
Right.
the beginnings of the idea of the multiverse with Doctor Strange was like not that long ago.
Right.
But I guess it has been around for a while. And that movie, and I'm sorry, the show Thor.
Mm.
I mean Loki. Sorry, I'm just getting all confused now. Like Loki really like cemented the multiverse as a thing with that whole time variance
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
organization,
Right.
and Into the Spider Verse, which was huge, has really made the Miles Morales thing.
So now it's like they think.
Also, Spider Man No Way Home was a
Yes.
multiverse story
Yep.
too.
And every Doctor Strange, everything.
Hmm. And Doctor Strange met Peter in No Way Home.
Yep. I mean, Deadpool, Wolverine. Now
Yeah,
it's all
it's
baked
like
in. It's all baked in. So now they think that, I don't know,
They
It's
get it. A lot of people became very stimulated about the multiverse.
right. Whoops.
It gives them a lot of visual and informational geek stimulation.
Right.
That for them to go back to Spider-Man fighting one villain or a criminal organization, it's like not enough, stimmy in their brain. It's like they can't handle it.
Right.
But anyway, it says here CD Projekt Red definitely planning more Cyberpunk 2077 animation projects.
Projects. Yes. So CD Projekt Red has renewed hopes for Cyberpunk Edgerunners Season 2 after saying it is definitely planning more animation projects set with the Cyberpunk 2077 universe. So it's renewed hopes for people.
Hopium.
Yes, hope. There's hopium going on.
That's right.
Joyce.
Not the copium.
No.
That's a different drug. This is the hopium. But whatever.
I'm definitely going to stumble over this name. Joint CEO Mikhail Nowakowski, I think I did pretty good on that.
That's right.
Was asked during CD Projekt's latest earnings call if it was planning more projects in the pop culture realm, and if the beloved Cyberpunk Runners anime from CD Projekt, Studio Trigger, and Netflix is getting a second season. Nowakowski and his colleagues have been fairly insistent in the past that Cyberpunk Edgerunners will not continue after its first season. And while he by no means confirms more here, he did at least say that fans could expect more animation projects in the same vein. In the same vein. Okay. We are definitely planning to do more in terms of animation with Cyberpunk, so I hope that's enough to answer. Nowakowski said. So expect to see more for sure, but that's as far as I can go right now. And then it's just stating the facts of when Cyberpunk Edgerunners premiered. So there is limited information on this at the moment, but people are excited because a lot of people liked, Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I think I blitzed it in a day. I can't remember. I have to rewatch some of the episodes and all that. But well, wait, he didn't say in the same vein. That's IGN saying in the same vein, right? I gotta read these joints carefully because like, yo,
You
it's in the
want to
same thing. They're definitely like, no, wait, stop. I know how this
you want to give out
journalism.
the disinformation.
Yeah, I know how I know how this journalism works, man.
On as an ace reporter for the Daily Bugle.
But you can't fool me, like.
Now, isn't there a Cyberpunk animation coming out through that Amazon Prime show?
Oh, is it?
Secret Level, that trailer, that Concord is in? Like they're doing a series of shorts, like an anthology.
Well, obviously everybody's watching it for Concord. You know what I'm saying? But
And you had a flashing of Keanu Reeves' face, or is that supposed to be Johnny Silverhand? Is that what's going on?
I gotta. Oh, you're right. Are they talking about that?
Maybe. I don't know. Like
What?
you'd have to see the trailer. I don't know. Like is that was definitely there because they had a list of
Hang on.
they had a list of the animation that's showing up
Right. Hang on.
in that anthology, and I think it was on there. It's called Secret Level.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go see that real quick. Give me a second. Secret Level trailer.
Takes a long time to make an animation, I tell you that. With a team.
All right,
Power 900 says exactly. Spider-Man itself is focusing on Venom War right now.
Oh, as far as like, yeah.
In the comics?
Yeah, I guess he's talking about the comics.
Oh, okay. The smartest thing that I think that they could do right now with all these superhero projects is, especially in the movies, just use A-list characters at this point, or as close to A-list as you can get.
Yes, please.
Like in the next Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man should just fight Venom or fight with Venom or whatever they want to do, but they should try and like tighten up that universe as much as they can.
Right.
I read an article saying like there's a rumor saying that they want Sydney Sweeney to play Black Cat,
Oh, I heard about
but
that rumor.
wasn't she in Madam Web like playing with that
Just
create
retcon it.
with a create brand confusion? I don't think so. I think they're not.
Who's
They just
Doctor
want
Doom?
to. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. That's right.
Right.
Exactly.
Which makes no sense. For the record, I'm not feeling it, yo, but whatever.
I don't know how they're gonna approach it. Like if he's like a character, if Doctor Doom's face is scarred
Yeah.
and and he wears the helmet, like I mean the mask,
Mm-hmm.
he could be Doctor Doom. I guess he'll have to have some accents maybe,
Oh,
or
just
maybe
like
he won't.
Josh Brolin.
Right, he was Thanos and he was Cable.
You're right. I mean, if it's from that perspective, then fine. I heard some rumors saying that they were thinking of or thoughts were flying around by using Mads Mikkelsen, and I'm like, why was it not Mads, bro? Like, what are we doing? Dante Christ is here. Hey man, what's up? What's up?
Hey, what's happening?
And Power says she could do that. She could do for the Andrew Garfield version. What, Black Cat? Hmm.
I guess so, maybe.
Kind of miss Andrew Garfield Spider Man, to be honest, but
I guess they want to like keep. I don't really know. I guess they like this Tom Holland stuff. This. I think eventually they're gonna. I think eventually they might try doing a Tobey Maguire one, like because in the comics they're having Ultimate Spider-Man. And they have Peter with a kid, and it's an older
oh,
Spider-Man. I think eventually they're gonna try and make that Spider-Man 4 with Sam Raimi with Toby and Kirsten Dunst and have a kid. I think they're gonna do it
hmm.
eventually.
I know Kirsten
But
Dunst would be down to probably
yeah, because she said she'd do it, and Sam Raimi would probably do it. Like,
right.
and Toby already was Spider Man, so I think they might try it, but I think they don't want to do it now because Tom Holland is still on board for another Spider Man. They don't want to like they don't need it yet,
Right.
but I think it's on deck. I'd be surprised if they didn't like alert them to know,
I mean,
like
Marvel needs a lot of things right now. I mean, they got that super boost with Deadpool Wolverine.
Deadpool Wolverine, and
Uh,
I think that movie's really going to change the game on that. They think that they're like going to be like, let's just do that all the time now. I don't know
right.
what that looks like too. By the way, that might be bad too. Like
Yeah,
just the,
I
like,
don't. All right, Lord.
but anyway,
Yeah.
Secret Level teaser trailer.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
All right,
Let me
what do we
make sure.
have
Let
here?
me make sure my audio mixes on later on. Okay, so you guys could actually hear this.
All right, you guys hear is audio good? Dante Crisis. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No.
Yes. Want to hear the crazy thing? Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. will be playing not just Doom, but God Emperor Doom, allegedly.
Okay, so forgive my ignorance. Who is God Emperor Doom?
That's a
What
lot.
was that? The final version of my man's like what is
Like supersonic.
right?
All right. Well, anyway, this is this Secret Level.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Is this
this is
Warhammer?
this is an animation compilation that's appearing on Amazon Prime. It's supposedly from animated shorts from upcoming and popular video games.
Hmm.
So I don't know how long are the shorts, but I assume like the movie might be like whatever. I don't know. There's a lot, so maybe each short is like 10 minutes.
Maybe.
So
It's time.
it's time, Sean.
This world has waited for your
It's time. What is
arrival.
this from? I don't know what this is from. I have no clue.
I know.
It is you. You will open the door
Me?
because
You.
you are the chosen.
15
15
stories.
stories inspired from games.
All those moments.
Which games are which? Like,
That's a good question.
Maybe I don't play enough games to know which games are which. I'm very, very rigid gamer, y'all. I'll be like, oh, this one's the character action game. I'm buying that.
You would have to buy more than 15 games a year, Sean, for you to
Yeah,
get to the 15, to be aware of the 15 games that are going to be in this compilation right now.
yeah, I don't know. That
You
ain't my
must
stuff.
consume harder, Sean. Consume harder.
How the hell am I supposed to consume? People want me to consume like multiple open world games. It's not happening.
They want you to consume it and play it. Like live on your computer,
I
bro.
got art to do. I don't got time.
They got, hey man.
It's a new adventure.
I saw Kratos.
I saw
crap!
Kratos.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, went back.
Just for you.
Is that Keanu that just passed? I think so.
That's what yeah, it was him. Like I get, is it Cyberpunk? I think there's a list. Like if you Google the article, they'll tell you which games. But you think it's not from Cyberpunk? You think it's like another character?
Well,
From
I
another game?
know that. Hold on.
It could be. It could be.
Does Johnny Silverhand have that tattoo?
Yeah, word.
I don't remember seeing that tattoo. I might be bugging. I beat Cyberpunk. I did not beat, but I did not beat the DLC yet. So maybe I don't know.
Just for you.
He had other tats too. I don't know.
Oh, there they go.
I don't think I saw Cyberpunk in the middle of that.
Oh, okay. So it's not in there.
Come in. You have a game to play.
And Pac-Man.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this list of
I guess the list was there. He says to like super slow mo it, like.
True. Now, hold on. Let me see their description. No.
Oh, yeah, widescreen.
Oh, my bad. It's because the iPad was trying to force itself in there. Dante said he's going to research. All right, cool.
Interesting. It looked okay. Like, what did you think?
Yeah, I mean,
Your reaction.
I liked look, was it Love, Death, and Robots?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those shorts, so I will definitely check it out. I got nothing bad to say about that. I see something here off on the side. It looks like an anime. What is Dan the Dan? Dan made the anime, y'all.
I did. I drew it up with
I don't know what it's about.
Dante Crisis says, I guess he's talking about the god Emperor Doom. He's like, he's the one that killed Thanos with a single touch.
Power levels in American combos is something else, I tell you, boy.
He says that's why you need this white boy to break it down.
Break it down, my brother.
That's right. Break it down, my white brother.
Hold on, sorry. Give me a second. Okay.
We need all the information.
That must have been one of those newer sagas that I just like did not, pay attention to. That's why I will never propose to know what's happening in comic books. I couldn't even tell you.
So,
yo, hold on.
Yeah. Yes.
Bro, did you know?
What up, G?
That Paul is still around?
Paul Atreides? Oh, Paul from Spider-Man.
Paul is still... Hold on. Wait a minute. Sorry. Detour. My guy, Detour. Give me a second.
Yes. And for those who don't know who Paul is...
We all know, man.
I mean, I don't know.
Maybe for the viewers, yes.
Yeah, maybe there's some person clicking on this on the replay that is curious to know who Paul is. Paul is apparently a new character in the Spider-Man universe in the comics. Yeah, in a storyline where Spider-Man he went to another dimension, and when he came back to our dimension, time has progressed, and Mary Jane thought he was dead and married some dude named Paul and had kids with Paul, and Paul's her new man, and audiences hated Paul. They hated the storyline,
Yep.
and it went on for a while. You know, it wasn't like a one and done.
Yeah. Peep your man. Peep your man, son. Amazing
I thought Paul.
Spider-Man 56. Somebody posted
Oh,
this up.
oh yeah, I heard about this guy. He's got all the information on
Yeah.
deck. I was in.
Here's the
Yeah.
page.
So,
Here's the page.
what's this dialogue going on?
Says, thanks for coming over for dinner, Peter. Peter says, are you kidding, MJ? Paul's chicken korma is always worth the trip. Do we need to repass that?
Bro, this guy's trying to get a meal right now.
My man.
It's your wife, bro.
Was. Oh,
I thought this was over. I thought they like.
I thought
like
Paul
he did-
disintegrated or something like.
Right, that's what I heard. Like, I heard that he evaporated into. Maybe that was a lie.
Yo,
I
to be
guess
honest,
he's still here.
before I go on, because I'll touch back on it. But I do hope that you know what I'm saying, CD Projekt Red is making another Edgerunners type project. But now that I'm reading this, I should have called this stream "Why is Paul Backstream?" because I got too much to say about why is he here, bro. Nobody wants to see this man, son.
Are they
Nobody.
just desperate to have like Spider-Man single? Like, is that what it is?
They trying to.
But then why tease the whole Mary Jane thing? Is because they got to keep her IP in play because they still make movies with her in it. So they have to keep her in the periphery. But like at this point, it's like I don't want to even if this is how they're gonna do that. I don't want to know about Mary Jane anymore. She can go be with Paul, like, and that's it. Like
I love my man's comment, the third comment over here. Yo, what the F is this?
he has like no connection to her. He doesn't know kid. The kids aren't his.
I don't even know. I thought the kids disappeared or something.
Maybe the kids disappeared and Paul was still around. Like he didn't disappear. What are they planning to do? Like they're gonna break up and shit. And then Peter will then get together with the divorcee.
No.
Like mad family drama, bro.
No.
Like mad. This is like some Maury stuff.
This whole time, because I know they have another timeline where Peter has kids with Mary and they're happy. This timeline need to get nuked. Okay, like Paul need to go and Mary Jane need to go too. Like he not allowed to be with Mary in this timeline.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
Because
weird. I don't know what this means.
Because what happened? Paul gonna go away and she gonna go crawling back to Peter? No, absolutely not. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't even know what's Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, so this is mainline right now. Yeah, nuke Mary Jane and Paul. Get them up out of here, B. I don't want to see. I don't want to see this anymore.
And we know that Peter Parker has like he's a down on his luck character, but this is like too much. This is just sad.
It says, nah, I'll swing home and see if I spot any trouble. Never a night off. You know me. Fighting crime is a passion and a responsibility I've heard. And hold on, I can't zoom this down right now. Why can't I zoom this down? Oh.
Is your iPad or is this the
This is the
Oh, I get it. All right.
I could hold on.
It's a lot. It's like why are they doing this? Like
give me a second. I can read the rest of y'all.
See, I'm just trying to.
He just swings home. He's swinging home, and Mary Jane is calling out to him and saying,
"What did she say?"
She says, "Get home safe." He says, "We'll see."
She's giving him. She still cares about his safety right now. Like, dude, like, what's Paul think about this? Like, you still talking to this guy?
And then Paul at the last panel with him and Mary, where she's like touching his arm or something. Paul says, "Speaking of responsibility, I've got an early morning." Mary says, "Still working your way down the list?" He says, "Yeah." She says, "Okay, got some shopping I can do. What?
It's a
Got
blank
some
screen.
shopping I could do in the West Village. Let's call it a night." So basically, they're just going to bed, talking about how they got stuff to do in the morning.
Is that on screen?
No, I had to take it off screen because I didn't know what the heck Twitter was going to do. But
Oh yeah,
here
show
you
you
go.
like a
There
Paul
you
fan
go.
art.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
Man, like I don't know. Well, so it's I don't know. I'm trying to understand this relationship here. Like, do people really go back to like their ex-girlfriend or something? Like, I mean, they go back to see the kids, but he doesn't have kids
Yeah,
with
yeah,
her.
yeah. I would say if to see the kids, then yeah, and then you'll be cool. Like you'll actually be cool because you moved on, they've moved on, whatever, whatever. But in this instance, I'm not understanding.
I don't know. I guess that this is like some kind of idea of what maybe
This
this is like some
is
idea like
Peter.
modern relation. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
This is Peter's version of an Illuminati humiliation ritual. Okay, that's what this is.
The humiliation ritual at the Grove, like this is
Yeah, word. Bohemian Grove, freaking
humiliation.
like.
NWO ritual, like is this what's going on right now? This is some Cat Williams Hollywood expose.
Dante just said it, by the way. Like I didn't want to say it on YouTube, but yeah,
Yeah, I
correct.
mean, we said, yeah, I don't even know if you're supposed to say even Illuminati is a joke on YouTube, but we said it. So,
Man, this video's about the Illuminati on YouTube. Not that I've watched any. Yo, I
oh
can't stand this
man,
whole storyline, bro.
yeah, bruh, it's so
Nobody's feeling
ridiculous.
it, by the way. Nobody. Every race, creed, religion, political spectrum hate this.
Yeah, even the Illuminati hates this.
Yo, word, this what it
This person's out of their control. Who wrote this?
this supposed to be
Like
stopped.
they're like in the thruple, but in which Peter's not getting any. Is that what's going on? It's sort of this whole thing of like, I guess when they're trying to, maybe it's like they're trying to push an agenda where like dudes are just supposed to accept this kind of I don't know what to call this, beyond the friend zone, like level 9,000 like stuff where a connection must be forced or something, and Paul's got to be cool with it too, like.
Man, listen.
But I'm like, this rarely goes well in real life.
It's just the circumstance that he came back and then she had kids and then like he had to deal with that. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know. What do you think, Chad? Are you feeling this storyline? I mean, like, what's going
Oh,
on?
Dante
No, I
wants
mean,
to
of
go
course,
first.
that's just red meat, like for the chat right now.
Yeah,
No.
word.
Uh,
Oh, Dante has the list, by the way.
I see it. He says in Secret Level, the animation is it will feature Pac-Man, Warhammer 40,000, Concord. Concord is there, slipped in there. Mega Man, Unreal Tournament, New World, Eternium, Eternum, Armored Core, Splunky, Honor of Kings, Sifu, Dungeons and Dragons, The Outer Worlds, and Crossfire. Exodus. And PlayStation is to cover a bunch of Sony games. Interesting. Well, and Mega Man's there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I was wondering if that was Mega Man that I saw. Like there was a Mega Man S character there, and I was like, oh, reminds me of Mega Man. And I guess it was.
Capcom needs to do a movie like Secret Level, but with all the Capcom characters. Like,
Yeah.
that would be legit. How come they never did a Street Fighter like movie again, or like an animated project?
I don't
Like they
know,
should
man.
do that.
Capcom's weird. I'm just gonna go out and say Capcom's weird, bro.
Yeah, it's like that
They're a
guy
weird company. I
from
don't.
yeah. It's like Netflix and the guy, what's his name? Adi Shankar
Mm-hmm.
had to like go up to Konami. I don't know. Sometimes like they like I guess in Japan with their animated stuff, I mean, their video game stuff is like they don't always adapt it into anything
Yeah.
for America, which is weird. Like I remember, I think Konami they do those Resident Evil 3D movies, with the
Right.
I guess whatever graphics they learn how to do for the game they use to make these animated movies.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. And then like I think like Adi Shankar had to go get the Castlevania rights or something and to do it for Netflix. And I'm like, there should be a Castlevania movie,
Mm.
just by default or something. Like why does that have to be a hard sell? Like that should
Well,
be done immediately. That should have been done for years, like years ago. Like
they're like, let's talk about this. I'm like, no. What do you mean talk? Do it.
right. I guess Japan has so many like they make so much anime and they like have so many hits. They don't need to like go into the IP farm,
See, this is also the
the
thing that
The IP well. Yeah,
remember I was talking to you. I was like researching, like like animes having a problem with like like as far as like workers and like oversaturation and people are kind of like going through it. And I'm just like, if y'all going through it, then pick certain topics. Go do the Street Fighter right now. Like, are you serious? Like, what? They have a game
exactly.
right
Like
now.
let's
Like, they have a game right now. You're worried about like, oh, which manga I'm gonna adapt to overwork my people. Go do the Street Fighter.
yeah, that would be a big hit.
Like, what are we?
Like
What are we even doing? Imagine Studio Mappa, Street
yeah,
Fighter Six,
right.
bro. Come on now.
And if it's on Netflix, it's gonna be global top 10. Like it's not even a question. They'll be asking for season 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Guaranteed hit right there.
I'm not. I'm not really understanding myself, to be honest. Huh? So.
Very strange.
Dante says it's a dimension of desperation and depravity. You would know.
And they want you to like be a part of it by reading this Spider-Man tale.
Maybe one day I'll have a
They want you to accept it. They want you as a reader to I don't know, I'm just like talking trash. I don't know if like they want you to do anything, but
So it
like
feels like.
I guess it's like normalizing it. Like it's like trying to be like, oh, if this happens to you, then that's you should be okay with it. Like Peter, you see how well adjusted he is. He's still able to fight crime and see his the love of his life, like
He'll be able to
married to
adjust
another
to.
man.
He'll be able to adjust to it if he gets desensitized, like where his heart gets so broken that he's just like, screw it, I don't even care anymore.
Like if he had another girlfriend, I guess that was
Yeah, yeah, that would make sense.
like if he was with Black Cat, as played by I don't know Sydney Sweeney or somebody like that. I don't know.
Right.
As the rumor suggests, then I guess he'd be like, well, whatever. I'm on this now, and I guess I can. It doesn't hurt my ego, but if he's like a single guy, on Mopesville, and then he goes like the heart, I don't think like the human heart can take it unless he had like cool stuff going on in his life, like which he
Right.
might. I haven't read the comics, so I don't.
I mean, I guess it still don't matter because nobody's feeling the book in the comments. They are they are they are voicing their displeasure.
Yeah, it's like Ben Affleck. Like he gets divorced, but and he can have good relationships with the people he divorced because he's always got like a new hottie on deck or something. Like he don't leave until like.
I saw.
You know,
Speaking of Ben Affleck, I
and
saw.
that might be like crass to say, but like I don't know. A lot of people are like are not that high minded, I should say.
Right.
So it's hard to like relate to it on a in a comic or something.
I saw something on. I gotta guess take it with a grain of salt because I only skimmed it, saying that J Lo says is hard to live in the $68 million mansion that they had together with all the memories. And I'm like, wait, are you still in the house? Is that their house? Like, what are you talking about? But then it's funny because I'm like, I don't. If that's true, I don't know what J-Lo's talking
I
for
think he moved into like I guess some a smaller house, or like he moved into some you know high end apartment or something. So I
Oh,
guess
okay,
like she's
got you.
still in the house, in the mansion right now.
Hmm,
I don't know what's going on with that.
got you. All right. Well, I mean, on Ben's side, all I saw, you saw the picture, right? You saw the picture, him getting the,
Oh, he was like super happy.
yeah. Now that can be nothing. He probably just happy to get food, but I don't know, man. All I know is he was miserable before. My man smiling now.
They were trying to say in rumors that he was seen with Robert F. Kennedy's daughter.
Oh, I heard about this.
So I don't know what's going on. I don't know how these things happen. Like he, oh, Dante Crisis says, "Want to talk about oversaturation? Look at the amount of movies coming out this year."
What?
As
What?
my friend Black Pharaoh has said, Marvel is so effed, has been for years with this crap. DC isn't going any better. Or maybe he's talking about the comics at that point.
Right.
Or both. I don't know. But on the oversaturation of movies this year, I guess you're talking about the comic book stuff?
Hmm.
I guess it's like I don't know. They're in a weird time right now. DC didn't come out with anything except for Blue Beetle because they're working on this whole Superman thing and their own new universe, the rebooted DCU.
Right.
What do they call it? The DC Cinematic Universe, DCCU, or the DCEU. I forget what they call it.
Yeah, I think it's the DCEU, which I still don't understand the acronyms too fully. Admittedly, but
Yeah, they're gonna start with the Superman movie and then move on from there.
by the way, wondering, I'm just here drawing Lucy from Edgerunners. I'm trying to,
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to actually pick apart the Studio Trigger style here for fun. So this is kind of a study for me of sorts.
This would be cool. And then I guess they'll post a time lapse on
I don't think it's this one ain't really focused enough to be posting a time lapse. Not not
people
not
want it.
as not as far as I mean like because I just like kind of drew a head in the middle of the page.
Gotcha. Power 900 says, and still no Blade. Yeah.
They can't make the blade, man. Not cool
They
enough,
can't
man.
make the Crow in Hollywood, so maybe they're like, I don't know how to do dark, like I don't know, they don't know how to make movies cool anymore. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like I don't know, like
They
and
don't.
I don't mean like cool, man, like like a transformer. And that's cool. I mean like dark, cool, edgy
Yeah, they can't do it.
stuff, like the Crow, the Blade, the Matrix, not like happy poppy colors and people in superhero spandex
Right.
saying let's go team, they not that stuff. I'm talking like where there's like dark techno music, a dude that has a sword and two guns on the side and they shoot the gun sideways, just because it looks cool, or
Well,
like
Dante should know about this. His name is Dante. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, exactly. Dante Crisis remembers, because he plays, the Devil May Cry
right.
franchise. So he knows what I'm talking about. Stylish, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't trying to, they can't earn a stylish at, at Marvel. They don't know what that is. Like they don't know
No,
how to get.
they
If there were
they
rankings they would get an F or something, right? Like in terms of
what the style meter? What's the
the
lowest one?
style meter.
It's a D. I forgot. I forget what the.
Decent or something is what they call it. I forget.
Nah, I forget because it changes every game.
They might get a D.
One of them is oh, I remember one, and I forget which game it was. It's dull.
Oh yeah. They're not getting a deadly. They're not getting that.
Nah.
They're getting a because we don't live in that time when, like, remember like in the 90s the Prodigy, like that the band was out and the fire starter, and like people had at least even like normie people had a surface level interaction with, I don't know, alternative music and coolness
Right.
vibes, I can't explain this like in a good way. You know what I'm saying though.
No, I understand. Like we had we were one with the cool vibes with the
Right. We knew what was what. There was like the top 40 stuff.
right.
You had your Madonna, you had your Britney Spears, but then you also had like the other stuff like the Prodigy and whatever music was on the Blade and Crow soundtrack, Rage Against the Machine,
Right.
Stone Temple Pilots, 9 Inch Nails. Nowadays, we just live like these executives. They just know about like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
They're all Swifties by default, so it's like, and that's that might be cool if you like making a movie like that one with Blake Lively. This, where we at. I forgot the name of the title of that movie. I don't even know. But if you're making that kind of movie, then yeah, that's they know exactly how to make that movie. But you asking to make a Blade type movie in 2024, that's like rough. You know what I'm saying? They're trying not to push rock and roll anymore in this country. They're pushing country right now in America.
How did we get to country? No offense to country lovers, but how did we get to the point where country beat like industrial rock, bro? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. There seems to be some kind of like, I don't know, push to have, you know,
Nah, we gotta run that
people
back.
people go to Nashville like and start a country band. Like like all the people that went to LA to start their rock band
Yeah.
or their synthesizer band or whatever they're doing is like now saying like, screw this, and they're just gonna go to Nashville and be a country guy so that they can be on CMT. That's like, it's like their version of BET or something. They're just trying to slot into like therefore, like, how you gonna make Blade? Was he supposed to jump kick too, bro? A symphonic score? He ain't supposed to be doing any of that. He's
Right.
supposed to have electronic beats.
I don't know. I just know they
He kept doing the roundhouse kicks to like Big and Rich, like like country stuff. I don't even know who's the country people now. I can't even tell you.
I would have
Can't be
to
doing
take a
that.
deep dive into the country lore, but
Yeah, I don't know the country lore. I just know that it seems that that's the big push right now. We got some new people in the chat, right? We got some Abrina's here. What's up?
hey, what up? What up? What up?
Thank you for stopping by. Sean is drawing Lucy from Edgerunners. Doing a sketch. She's trying to,
Doing a
employ his
sketch
he's
style
trying to
slash style study right now.
that's right. Sean using the intellectual property characters of these corporations to try out some new techniques so he can
I
get,
always do that
yeah.
because it's safe and
He's
and
working
and it artistically it frees up my brain because like if I start using my own characters like I'll get too wound up.
It's like I failed my own character, and then it starts making you think, well, maybe my character sucks. Like it's like a logical
Yeah,
breakdown in your mind.
I don't know I don't know the actual therapy behind it or whatever, but
And then Sean can't pay the rent, and then he's just gonna start playing Concord unironically, and his life's gonna fall apart.
hey y'all,
So
when
it's
y'all in chat gonna join me on Concord, you know what I'm saying? I try to get the whole crew together, but I can't
you're
make
trying
any
to have
matchups because there's only like top three players on online worldwide.
you're trying to like earn that game's version of a victory royale, like whatever that, bruh.
How many people are playing on Concord right now? Hold on, I got to do my daily checks. Concord stream no player count.
Give me 1 sec. I shall return.
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right now, at this very moment, there are 137 people playing it. I heard people are waiting 8 minutes just to start a matchup because it's just there's not enough people. It's not enough people. Hey Dante, what you said here? Those from the first Devil May Cry. Feel old, dude. Yeah. I actually feel 2001. 2001. Yeah, Doe was yeah, you're right. Powers. Concord was conquered by Wukong. Yeah, I'm still playing through Wukong. I'm stuck at a boss, but I'm also stuck at like 2 bosses in Elden Ring. Shadow of the Earth Tree. So I guarantee you I'll get through that boss before I get through the next Earth Tree boss. Because Earth Tree is just brutal. Excuse me, I can't even hardly talk. Brina said, I feel the same way, Sean, regarding fan art and original art. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it's like I need fan art as the outlet to try out new tricks. I don't get it. Dante says, when will I join Concord? Homeboy, you couldn't even pay me enough.
Maybe that's what they have to do to get like the the numbers up on Steam. They'll have to like use payola and pay like people to play the game. You know what they should? Maybe I don't know. Like, I think didn't they like ban these practices on radios? Like back in the olden days, they had to like go to the radio stations and and like pay the DJ to play albums and stuff. And then they got rid of that. It was called payola. But maybe there had to be like a payola program for like games like that, like where they like go to influencers and try and get like these TikTokers to play the game and endorse it.
Hey, listen, if they need somebody to endorse it, they should just pay Harry Sisson. You know what I'm saying? He'd do anything with cash.
I tell you, man, there's been some influencers saying that they've received like offers to endorse political candidates. They've received offers to like hawk merch. I mean, they do sell merch as like an advertising thing, but just to like use their thing in their TikTok and make it like it's organic.
Right.
Maybe it's already happening. Maybe they already like got some influencer to say, "Whoa, this game Concord." I haven't seen it yet. Maybe the managers are like,
right now it just consists of like the journalist saying, "God, you gotta give Concord a chance." Now,
right, but that
now it's
not a
kind of
lot of them.
shifting. Yeah, it's kind of shifting. Whereas, like, here's reasons it failed, and I'm just like, okay, bro. Excuse me, sorry.
It's not real. It's just not it's not I don't know. What kind of strategy is it? If you're at the point where you have to like, I don't know, pay people to hawk your game and or product, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's already, well, then again, make a game that like, I don't know, is cool. But then again, we get back to the point that cool is hard to come by nowadays. Like,
well, Breeder says, then they already pay influencers to play games and call sponsorships. Yo, if I see another Raid Shadow Legends like sponsorship, bro, like
Raid Shadow Legends,
or whatever that game is called, I probably said the name wrong.
no, it probably is. I think it sounds like it.
Hold on, I've seen gamers trying to fluff up Dustborn like they actually mean it.
No way. Oh wait, no, I did see that. Like we
But
saw
that one
something the other
dude,
day.
and he still couldn't even do it all the way seriously.
Yeah, I felt like it was like unironically, like the guy we saw a YouTube video, and the guy was like, "Well, I just like seeing people get so mad about this game. It's actually funny. I mean, well, let me play the game and see what happens." And then like he was trying to get into it, but he was mostly silent during it, so it was like not even like a real full-throated like endorsement of the product, or even a full-blown screed against the haters. It was just like he just did the bare minimum. And I'm like, I hope that was enough for the check. If there is a check, I don't know. Like,
Y'all
but
want to see?
maybe Brina saw the one where the guy's really like, 10 toes down for this product, and that would be interesting to see.
Do y'all want to know? What time is it? Keep pressing time. Do y'all want to know how many people are playing Dustborn right now?
Yeah.
Do y'all want to guess numbers, or y'all just want me to tell you?
Just I don't know. You should just tell us.
23.
23. Damn, they must hate this website, Steam, right? They must hate it, right? It's like they could just see the numbers straight up, like the world can see the numbers. It's not like having like a Disney Plus show come out and then like the corporation just hides the numbers and go, or Netflix, they don't necessarily have to tell you what was, the viewership is just behind the scenes stuff. But on Steam, it's like you could tell exactly how popular a game is straight up in real time.
23 people on the planet Earth right now.
Yeah. Hey, look, if we had 23 viewers on the stream right now, like, I'd be like, hey, cool, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But when you spending like over $100 million and like have your game represented in the Amazon Prime movie.
I was about to say, I don't think that's going to cost that much, but I forgot that they got.
Oh, you're talking about Dustborn, not Concord.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Concord.
Oh, my bad.
Concord has 137 players or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Dustborn still was published by a real company, right? Like, who makes real video games. It was developed by a studio, but then it was also published by the people who did like Heavy Rain and
right.
So it has more reach in theory than like an indie game, a person doing a visual novel like in his room or something. 23. Well, 23. That's more than.
Yeah, Concord has 137, and Dustborn has 23. Hold on, y'all.
You said Concord got 137?
137 people.
And Concord has.
Concord has 137.
That's not a lot. That's like
on a live service game where you have to play in matches.
Wow, dude.
So that means right now, how many people is it? It's a 5-on-5? It's 5v5, right? So that's 10. What's the calculator?
Like in theory, they should have
like. No, I don't even need the calculator. I'm bugging. So that's like what is 100? That's it's like 10 matches, right? They are a. That means right now on Concord there are 12 matches happening on the Earth. 12 gaming sessions right now are happening in Concord. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, my days. Dude. 12 matches. Dose.
There's probably people playing like, I don't know.
Wait, watch. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all.
There are more people playing like, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, y'all have fun. I'll show you right now on screen. Boom.
Wow.
Peep this. Let's have some fun. Well, let's say Resident Evil. I'll pick an unpopular one. Village. Come on, B. Resident.
That game came out years ago.
Oh, Village. That's 8. That when is that? Was that last year or 2 years ago? That might have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
Resident Evil 4, not remake. Let's see.
$2005. It's like people. There are people who weren't even born in 2005 that are on Steam right now.
Bro, do you know how ridiculous this is? They're playing Resident Evil 4 remake is out. And more people are playing Resident Evil 4 OG.
Yeah. And Capcom's not like spending any advertising money, hustling for views for a game for 2005. This is like an organic thing. Like it's should in theory be a dead game because there should be so much awesomeness happening right now with the new stuff. But apparently, I don't know, Concord and I had no idea when Sean was showing me this game. Like I thought it was just like another one of these, silly billy games that people make, and if it's not made for me, so I shouldn't, But apparently they spent like he told me, nah, they spent $100 million and they're having a campaign for it, and it's going to be in animations and and they made animations for it. They had an animated short, and they're trying to like make the Concord, what they call that, multimedia experience. And I'm like,
All right, all
okay,
right, all
well,
right, all right, all right, all right. Dante got us on that one.
what he tried
He
to say,
said
check
he says
Raccoon City.
Village isn't unpopular, which is funny because I don't know. I thought Village was kind of weak as a game, to be honest, especially compared to 7. He said use Operation Raccoon City. So in Operation Raccoon City, Resident Evil, which I haven't played to be honest, there is one person playing the game. So Concord and Dustborn have beat Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
Hey man, times is tough, man. You got to compete. And when this game was made, this game's old, right? What year did this come out?
When this came out? When this came out? All time peak 12 years ago. Oh, that's pretty old.
Yeah, yeah.
What are the games y'all want to check this against? Y'all trying to think what's mad old. What it? I'm not checking Street Series 4. Street Series 4 better be beating this.
Dante Crisis says he turned down sponsorships. Did you read that while I was away?
Yeah. Oh no, I did not. I did not.
Oh, okay. So I'll read it now. He says,
I think
so
you read
this is
that
why.
before you left though.
Oh, he turned out sauce. He says he don't put his name to things I don't know or believe in or use.
There you
That's
go.
good.
All right, it beat Street Series 4. He was like 3 years old. Okay. Just trying to see what it's doing better than. You know what I'm saying? Dustborn for real peaked at 83 players. That is true. 83 players was the most they ever had.
Dante Crisis says there's hentai games that get more peak players. I mean, I can imagine.
They were listing games that are getting more than like Dustborn and Concord today. And it was like games like that, like only psychos would play.
Oh yeah.
I can't say the names of the titles. It's like these indie games that people put out, and I was just like, what? Hold on.
Maybe they're trying to what they would get rid of Steam because like they're like, oh, this is because they're all, I guess like the reason they're all like trying to say they're a-holes on there.
Yeah, this is the one. Dante, I know about this one. This is one of the games that I wasn't going to repeat. It's no, I'm not even going to describe it. It's a game nobody should be playing, and it has more. It has like 2,000 players. What's Resident Evil 5 doing?
Yeah, he's saying to check the peak, so which is fair because that's like the most successful number.
You're right.
What was the peak on Concord?
697. That I think. Hold on, I'll tell you.
How many players are on Steam Max? I know like the Black Myth Wukong, they had like 2 million or something. And
yeah, that's.
I'm sure they're trying to say that they're probably accusing China of juicing the numbers or something, but even with juice numbers, that's still like a lot. And I don't even know if they juice the numbers. So juice it up.
Juicing.
That's how you get the numbers up. You gotta get a whole school to like plug in the PlayStation. I'm sorry, the PC and start playing.
Where are the peak numbers here? Hold on.
Allegedly.
I believe their peak numbers were 697 though.
But I just to confirm, like I guess for the 100th time already, like they had hopes for They were when they made Concord, they were trying to make this like as big as like Overwatch or like a game, right? This was this kind of niche title made for like, you know, 2,000 people in the country max, like some kind of passion project. Like, how like people will make like a independent movie about
Yeah.
two people at a coffee shop, crying about like some abstract philosophical author's work or something. Like they'll like that movie was obviously made to earn like $10,000 max, but then get nominated for an award. Like you're like, no, Concord is like an attempt at like mainstream success. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the big. By the way, y'all, the Devil May Cry reboots, the most unpopular Devil May Cry, got more than Dustborn right now. But yeah, Concord was supposed to be like a big thing. It's supposed to be a big deal. I
Like Dustborn, I feel like you could argue that is like a niche game for angry activist people or something.
Yes.
And even the creators don't expect it to blow up past that, if at all, really. Like they just did it for themselves. You can argue that, maybe.
Right.
So it's like, but like Concord, you're saying like, they sunk like hundreds of millions of dollars into this. They're hoping like this is going to be the next Overwatch, the next Borderlands, or whatever it is, the next
They were hoping. I mean,
thing.
as
I mean, you
per,
don't make, yeah.
as per the guy yesterday, for anybody who tuned in yesterday's stream and will listen to that dude that was calling basically the people who developed Concord as not adults. And then we also went through like, their
Right.
design structures and all that. I'm just like, yo, y'all can't be serious. Like as a matter of fact, let's get off of Firewalk Studios for a second. Let's get on to Sony. Like Sony, why did you think Sony? Eh, eh, Y'all had some of the best exclusives of all time, and you decided to give this. You saw the game that was redeveloped and thought that this was gonna be okay. I know right now somebody in Sony sitting down like, man, I knew that wasn't going to do anything, and I just hoped that it would. And now that it hasn't, I should have listened to my first instinct. I'm like, yeah, you should have. Now you're crying.
Who knows? Maybe it was approved during like peak political unrest at the country, and they thought if they released this game, they could capitalize on some of the, I don't know,
What
something.
they thought? They were gonna get the people who were doing the peaceful protest to come play the game. They're too busy doing the peaceful protest.
Maybe for Dustborn or something. This game, I don't really know. Like maybe they just were like, a lot of things were happening, and some executive guy was like, well, this is what the young people want, so let's give it to them. And then they made a whole, I don't know, Overwatch clone out of it. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not really sure. But I guess my only question was that they expected this thing to like be large, and according to the chat, they're saying that it was, saying that Concord was meant to compete with Overwatch, and Dante says this was meant to be their live service game, one that would generate hundreds of millions through microtransactions.
They loving their microtransaction. Also, they got to understand that like it's not a joke when they say, "Oh, gamers are tired of the microtransactions." They are terribly tired of it.
Yeah, I'm tired of like microtransactions in anything. Like really, it's like on Amazon Prime. It's like every time you turn on the TV, it's like they're auto playing some movie. If you click the button by mistake, you might actually buy a movie. Like
Right.
depending on if you're hitting that remote too fast, you're gonna be buying some movie that you don't need to buy. You're trying to turn off the TV, you end up buying The Proposal with Ryan Reynolds or something. Like, why am I buying this movie? Go, because
You
they
just
decided to,
remind me of that part in Deadpool where he tried to name drop the proposal.
oh yeah. Maybe that's where I got it from.
That was kind of funny.
Hey, yes, says Wahadek is in the chat. Says
What's
I
up?
like them to, what up? What up?
What
They
the heck?
stopping by?
Actually, that's a
What the heck? Sorry. Yeah, what the heck?
I love
Right?
this. I
What
love
the
the
heck?
screen name. I love the screen name.
Yeah, what the heck? Says I'd like them to make an anime with V. Maybe that would be cool.
That's an idea. So V, for those who don't know, is the protagonist of the game.
Yes.
I still have to beat the Phantom Liberty, the DLC. But yeah,
Mhm.
they could definitely do anime on V. Then I guess they're gonna have to pick which version of V because V could technically look like anything. I mean, I guess realistically, they should use the male version of V that we saw in the first trailers. But somebody's, you know what? Actually, never mind. Somebody's gonna complain. Like, well, excuse me, my V look different than, which is funny because V actually has a storyline regardless of the fact that you could make a man or woman and look like anybody. So he
Mm.
would be a good target to make an anime out of, but I could see people fussing.
Now we deciphered that the next animation project from CD Projekt Red isn't necessarily an Edgerunners sequel. It's a cyberpunk world.
Right.
It's like an animation, like so it could be anything from the cyberpunk world.
Yes.
Okay, so in theory, yeah, there could be a V game. It could be anybody from it could be Johnny Silverhand's Secret Origins, whatever. Like
Actually, they'd probably be safer doing Johnny Silverhands, and then you could get like that Keanu Reeves, to come and voice it and all that.
right, that would make the most sense, I think, and that probably would get the most views out of any movie they would do or
Right.
any show. And he'd do it, because
Oh,
he likes
he'll be done.
sci-fi. He loves sci-fi.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the smart move, I think. Let's see. Dante says, Payday 3, a game that's been out for a year and has done nothing but disappoint and ruin the franchise, has more players than Concord.
Jeez. I said Payday
Damn.
3. It's insane.
Payday, damn.
What is going on? Nah. Sony need to go to the room and think about themselves. Think about what they done, bro. Like,
Man, Resident Evil 4 got more. 2005.
2005 Resident Evil 4, not remake.
Damn.
How you got the time to put OG4 on your system with the non-updated controls? There's more people on that. Yo, that is sick. That is literally sick.
Old games getting more players right now. If Kane and Lynch was multiplayer, that'd make more than Concord. They'd be like, man, remember Kane and Lynch?
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Kane and Lynch throwbacks.
It was funny because like everyone agreed like the story was good and like the cutscenes were cool, but then like the gameplay was like cool.
Yeah,
And then made a sequel and they had the same problem, I think.
yeah.
It's ancient lore right now, ancient PS2 lore. Yeah. Dante Crisis says it would need to be a prequel anime like Edgerunners. Could be. I mean, they already have the team ready, all the designs, so they can get to work.
I mean, yeah, Edgerunners is already a prequel to of the world of
True.
And I saw Dante asking if I hadn't beat Phantom Liberty. Yes, unfortunately, I got distracted, Dante. I got distracted, and that's my favorite genre. To be honest, I shouldn't have got distracted. I forgot what I got distracted by. First, I got distracted by Helldivers 2, which I haven't touched Helldivers 2 in like forever.
Well, Brina says microtransactions almost turned me into an addict at 11 years old. Barring storyline DLC, I haven't bought any transactions since. Oh wow! They turn into an addict of microtransactions at 11 years old. Maybe that's what they're doing. It's like a plot. It's like they're trying to get the kids. They're trying to target the youth, because all those games, those games like Overwatch, use like all these bright colors, and kids love colors and stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess they're under pressure to beat other people in the multiplayer game, so they like, Dad, I need the sword.
Right.
Stop it! You're playing the game too much. You're playing the Nintendo too much. Like every old parent calls any system that you get the Nintendo.
I was having a conversation the other day, like, have we finally passed that? Like, because now we're all gaming, so now specific. Turn that PS5 Pro off.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to sound ridiculous.
Yeah, right. Because our generation, like, the parents would be like, yo, can you turn off the Nintendo? They thought everything was a Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's a PlayStation.
They didn't want to educate themselves on,
Nah. And sometimes I think they knew it wasn't Nintendo. They just want to, like, dismiss it. Like, just turn off the Nintendo. I wouldn't even...
Yeah.
I already learned it's not a Nintendo, but I want to express my disdain by...
They just want to be
not acknowledging... Yeah, exactly. But maybe now there's like the new parents, they'll actually tell you to turn the specific system that they are using off. But yeah, I can see how they could turn kids into microtransaction addicts, like they're playing this game, they're losing, they think they can't beat it without the gun, and you probably can't. So you gotta steal mommy, daddy's credit card and start charging it up to get Concord upgrade. Can you imagine like that?
I remember at first when like developers were throwing slight shade at Elden Ring, and I'm like, so this is what you picked. Because Elden Ring has no microtransactions. I think Elden Ring is like the worst of it, because it's like Elden Ring is such a huge game. And they're like, yo, you got all your armor, your weapons, this, that, and the third. No microtransaction. The only time they asked for money again was when they made a full DLC, which they deserve to ask for, because the DLC is freaking huge too. So I know that other companies hate when like somebody makes a complete game. Like, as far as I know, Black Myth Wukong's complete game, no DLC. Sure. I mean, no, sorry, no microtransactions. I mean. And I think I'm not sure about Stellar Blade. Don't get me that asking about that.
Power 900 says gaming news on D-Res. Concord reportedly cost Sony $200 million, and they're trying to recoup the money.
So that was that's a guesstimate so far. I know what he's talking about. I know Grum's reported it, but the prices were going up. I think we talked about that yesterday. Like the prices of the system are going up, and gamers are guessing. What's going on here? Why is my thing not drawing? But it's pointing. What the heck? Hold on, y'all. Hey.
It's moving by itself?
No, it's not even like. Give me a second. It wasn't even drawing. But yeah, the price of the PlayStation is allegedly going up. And
that's weird. That is crazy. Like, usually these electronics do not go up; they go down.
Right. Give me a second, y'all. My iPad.
How does the price go down and then go back up? That's just crazy.
Well, I guess it never went down. But it's going up.
It never even went down. It just goes up.
PS5. Like, why do you think I don't have a PS5, bro?
Bro, and now you ain't definitely gonna have a PS5 now. It's going up.
That. Like, y'all were here for the saga when Dan and I were struggling on the old computer, and I was like, well, time to get a new one. And then I get one, and I'm just like, hey, this thing's pretty strong,
sturdy.
And I just started buying games on it, and I'm like, holy crap. I can play games on level of PS5 on here, so why the heck am I buying PS5? What's the only thing I'm missing? As a matter of fact, I'm telling you what I'm missing. You don't want to know what I'm missing? What games I'm missing? Stellar Blade. And I wanted to check out Final Fantasy 16 for some reason. And guess what? Both of those games are coming to PC soon. Why I need a PS5? By the way, I'm not crapping on PS5. I'm a PlayStation kid. I'm a whole grown man.
But
I'm a
back in the
PlayStation
day,
guy.
they had stuff like yo, you got to get that Metal Gear, you got to get franchises.
Yeah, but
Because you will eventually miss out on a Devil May Cry game that may or may not be in development right now. I guess it's in the
Devil May Cry
future.
comes to PC all the time.
Right, so it's like you just wait a little longer. I'm just saying, like, I guess first, if you want to be the first
The
to
first
get the place,
person, I'm all right.
yeah. But so much, this world is so overloaded with content nowadays. It's just, you can actually wait. It's like movies, like you can actually wait until it's like on demand on and watch it at home. So you don't got to go to the theater, and then there's some like some dude wigging out in the theater stuff like
Mm.
shouting at the screen for no reason, or like on his cell phone talking to his homies. Uh, we have Don. What's
So,
this?
Rita says, recoup the money. Ain't nobody told Sony to make that shit.
Yeah, word. I think we're like punishing the Kasuba.
It's like,
Why don't
we
they
got a
just like
lesson for you. We gonna make it diverse, and then we gonna make them ugly, and then we gonna give them the worst outfits in the world with a bunch of patterns that look like brains and intestines and Brussels sprouts. So you gonna buy it? No. But why you gonna buy it though? Nah, journalists, so help them out. No, you design Brussels sprouts on purpose, and and one of these designers is the person that calling us. Oh, if you this, you a talentless freak.
that's the new
Sir,
marketing
you the
plan.
one who made Brussels sprouts. Like, get out of here. Are you kidding me? Hey, listen, I ain't the dopest artist in the world, but I think I could design something better than the Brussels sprout outfit. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost certain. Did all that with a couple $1 million to get 137 players. I can't.
Dante Crisis says, "Allow me to tell you why that couldn't happen." So about Johnny Silverhand says, "Johnny's in the game is a lie. He's an unreliable narrator. His background is the same as the book RPG Johnny." But to make a movie, well then maybe he could say something and then it'll be a lie at the end. Although that'd be frustrating. Like the story he told you of his life wasn't real. But a lot of unreliable narrators have storylines, I guess, in fiction.
The Joker's an unreliable narrator. Here's my pass. I'm
True.
like, what?
I guess they can make an anime adaptation of the paper RPG with Morgan Blackhand and such. He knows a lot about cyberpunk.
Hmm.
No doubt. Brina says, Dan, that's literally what almost happened. I almost took my mom's money from her credit card and I just kind of snapped out of it before I hit enter.
Oh man.
Yo, it took a hold. That's what they're doing to the youth right now. The
They
little
had
kids,
you.
bro.
They got you. They got.
Every generation. Back in the old days, they used to have like these numbers where remember you used to have these 900 numbers?
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, hey, you want to talk to Santa on the phone? Call this 900 number. Like there'd be these ads on TV.
Yeah.
And of course, it's like, what is it? Like, I don't know, $2 per minute or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And a bunch of kids would like, they're just watching like whatever, like Ninja Turtles or something or whatever, or He-Man. And then like, you're just like, whoa, it's like, I can talk to Santa. And then like, they call the number and it's just a pre-recorded message with like some guy pretending he's Santa with sleigh bells on it. And you, for a second, really think you're talking to Santa or something. And then next month, your parents' phone bills come out and you're like, what the heck is going on?
Right.
Don't call this number. It's a scam, bro. Then that's how kids learn about scams.
Power says 1-800-1900. Meet the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, exactly. Or Hulk Hogan. Yeah, then they got celebrities in that game. Like they had Hulk Hogan and they even have one that was weird. It was just a skeleton, and he says, "Hi, I'm a skeleton. Call me up." Like some Halloween stuff. And I was like, "What?"
This is mad random.
Everyone had the hot 900 number back in the old days.
Let me see.
Rena says,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, she don't. Sean is a fat crapping on PS5. How dare you?
Man, listen, I just don't need it right now. I just don't need it right now. Like I have no reason. There's no exclusive making me, but there's no exclusive that lets me have this PC and still got the audacity to make me buy a PS5. There's just not. It doesn't exist right now. What I'm playing? Returnal? Ain't that on PC as well? I don't know. I can't remember.
Dante still waiting for Demon Souls and Bloodborne PC.
Man, you ain't never gonna get no Bloodborne, man. We both waiting for Bloodborne, sir. Let's go on the Bloodborne line. What happened, Dante? What happened? They lost the source code, right? Like that's exactly what happened, right?
Probably.
Annoying.
Rena says she still has all her PlayStations.
Oh, for real? I only have my 3 and my 4.
Dante says, I mentioned this before, we're going to get Death Stranding on PS4. Then it was announced for PC shortly before released. I canceled that and got it for PC a year later. I'm a patient man.
Yeah, there you go. Like I wanted to play Stellar Blade, and they were like, "It's coming to PC later," and I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Just hold out, bro.
Yeah, I'm fine. Like I'm not like I wasn't dying to play. Like I mean, I don't know.
Especially that time period where they said that they were going to censor the outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you were like, well, maybe if it comes out on PC, they'll have some extra stuff in there.
Also, they'll just mod it because it's PC.
Yeah. Power 900 says 1-900. Oh, the Hulk Hogan or Playboy. I'll talk about the 900 numbers from back in the day.
Right.
Jafakian fortune tellers. Or Miss Cleo. Call me now.
Comment out for your free reading.
Those were funny. Those commercials were hilarious. Don't you really want to know? That's right. He's a baby daddy.
How did she pass again? I forgot.
I don't know. Those commercials are hilarious, Miss Cleo.
Comment now for your free reading. Hold on, before it gets too late, let me do the it's Thursday. So
yes, we're gonna do the showcase.
And by the way, y'all, like the video if you can.
Oh yes, definitely. Hit up a few likes in the video if you haven't already. Helps us in the algo.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Right. So this is our showcase, as you all know. We showcase the art in our Discord in the post your art section. If you would like to post your art, join a Discord. Links in the description.
Yep. All right. I think it starts with Brina shouting out the YouTube channel Internet City. Let's go. I'm stupid. Internet City, isn't that? Give me a second. Because I feel like I know what that is.
Who will be the first person in the post your art section to do Miss Cleo fan art?
Oh yeah, that's sought out.
Did you know, like, originally that hotline was the spokesperson was Philip Michael Thomas from Miami Vice?
Wait, sorry, can you explain that again? What happened?
You know Miami Vice, the old TV show with Don Johnson and Philip Michael Thomas?
Yeah.
The black guy.
I got you.
He was the Psychic Friends Network's host or something.
Well, I think
and then eventually he had a hotline and he was like, somehow he was like in Miami Vice and now he's like a psychic, or like he wasn't a psychic, he was like, I don't know, hosting the psychics. I don't know what he's doing.
Right.
But eventually they got rid of him and got Miss Cleo, or as the chat is calling a Jafakian fortune teller.
Right.
That accent wasn't real.
Not at all.
But I like to believe it's real. Like I want to believe it. So
no, Brina, I thought this was somebody else that I was thinking about somebody else. I don't think I've ever watched Internet City, but this piece right here, maybe I'll check them out. This piece right here is dope. She has this on YouTube also, by the way. Her time is up. Y'all should go check that out. Bree, you could post your link. Need be fire. All right, next we have this guy.
This
Some
individual right
yeah,
here,
this guy, some dude from Twitter decided to I don't know draw fan art for Black Myth Wukong. This is the character, the Destined One.
yes. And for those who don't know, this is Sean's artwork right here.
Right.
You drew this. This is Black Myth Wukong looking legit right now, looking like he's ready to be the anime.
Hey man. Matter of fact, hold on. I got y'all. Y'all can put it in the let me put my own. Hey, what's going on? Okay, yeah, switch. You get my link, man. Oh, I got another subscriber on my regular art channel. That's pretty cool.
Brina says, funny thing you mentioned that, Dan. The thing was that I was about to buy. The thing I was about to buy was most definitely a scam. I didn't put two and two together 2 years later. Some guy was selling in-game currency for cheap. They got people. They got people hustling kids for digital currency in a video game, son. Like,
Damn.
that is the lowest of the low.
So I just posted up my in the thread right there. That
Very
is the
nice.
that's the two latest uh time lapses that I had. These past two time lapses are actually screen recorded time lapses. I'm not gonna do every time lapse like that, but I decided to experiment a little bit. Um, Now I'm still playing through the game, so if the game the character I'm using according to lore is called the Destined One. The beginning of the story, not spoilers, had actual Sun Wukong. Now, if he turns into Wukong at the end of the game, I guess I will not be calling him that until I find that out. Up next we have Makani. I know he was
Hey,
streaming earlier. I don't know if he's still on or he probably went to bed or something. Is he on? Hmm.
so this is 2B.
This is 2B. This is an alternate 2B right there. Oh no, he's not on right now. There you go. Now I saw him painting the hell out of this background. So my man's actually painted the entire background. So behind her is actual real scenery and all of that.
Yeah.
Which he a better man than me, cause I would have just painted to where it was necessary to.
It's looking great.
Yep.
There
Oh,
you go. All right, let's see what's happening here.
we got Bree has another thing. Oh, it's an animation based on her comic book. I mean comic book,
Yeah,
excuse me, Jesus Christ. Based right, yes, sorry, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm sorry. Based on her Corey X Kenshin comic, right? I would click this, but it's going to be super loud off the iPad, so y'all could, if y'all are in the Discord, which by the way you can find the link in the description.
I guess you could temporarily mute the thing and then
It
play.
won't mute.
Oh,
The iPad doesn't care about anybody's ears, bro. Like I don't have to like open it in. Yeah.
the disc. I mean the OBS maybe, but
Oh yeah, it's just gonna blow out our ears. That's what.
I'll lower my volume. I don't know. It's up to you. But
uh,
definitely looks cool. Check that out.
and we had Makani. He was trying to draw. You know what I'm saying? The Destined One himself. Now Makani, once again, being a better man than me because I saw the armor that he had on, and I was like, "What's the first outfit that the Destined One wears?" And it was just some gray and blue gi. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna draw that because there is no way, no, not at all." I know Dan too. He probably was like, "Why did you pick that outfit?"
It's the hard outfit,
Yeah, because he has
but
so
some
many.
people like a challenge, man. People love the challenge,
Yeah.
which is good.
Here is
All right, we
Bree
have Brina
again.
here.
Says, "I love these characters. Look at this. Trust, self, doubt, kills. I love these actually. It's a lot of personality. I
It's
like how
cool.
trust is like hiding, like peeking out, like because they don't trust what's going on.
Right.
Now this
Looking
right
good.
here, is this the last one? No, not yet. This right here, my man Makani, I came on stream one day, right? I think that was early this week. And I remember typing. I said, "What did I tell him?" I said, "I said something like, what in the world's going on here? I'm calling the cops." Because he had Amari from Concord up, and then he was drawing his own version. So here you go. You know what I'm saying? He tried to make her into like a muscle mommy. You know what I'm saying? Now,
You should post it on the official Steam page right now.
oof.
Shows.
Right. To be honest, excuse me, he did something smart here because there's something inherently wrong with Amari's design that doesn't work. Specifically the fact that most of her thing is like mint green, but he put more black in the outfit than mint green, and he
Right.
gave her some curves and all that. He also drew bass here at the side or something.
Cool.
Oh,
Very
and
cool.
look what he put. Look what he put. Look what he wrote in the corner.
Oh,
Bro.
your favorite catchphrase, Jabam.
Jabarium. All right, you know.
It's becoming a thing, y'all. It's already out there. I think it's gonna make a comeback. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna.
This is marketing again. He's
The
fit.
full piece. Wow,
That's a
that's
lot of work,
detail.
sir. Work.
Hatching. Very cool. Oh, we got Dante Crisis.
Oh snap! Here we go. Oh,
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
yo, is that wait? Oh, that's Broly. Wait, who's that? Is that Broly? I thought it was Trunks for a second, but oh, that was that like whole new character. In any case, that is, I believe, Gohan in his beast mode and getting his heart ripped out.
That's
Yeah,
cool. I like this.
yeah, it's pretty dope.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
Dante Carson,
Dante Crisis.
that's my
Go
OC.
ahead.
Oh, okay, so that's his OC, and his OC is taking care of Gohan right now. Oh, for him,
That's cool, man.
that's pretty dope. There you
Says,
have it,
let me,
y'all.
yeah, there's a showcase. If you would like to post your art in our Discord, go to the post your art section.
Mm-hmm.
Join the Discord first, though. Then you can have your artwork showcased right here on stream.
Correct.
Dante Crisis says, let me explain why I have these pieces of art done. Because I drew up with DB and DBZ, they had grit and stakes.
Mm-hmm.
Super felt so sanitized. They felt like there was very little meat, no grit.
Mm.
Even GT had that. Now with Daima coming out, there's no chance we're going to get any of that back. So I'm having this series done as an overcorrection.
Mm.
Yeah, it was like the 90s. It was like more explicit. It was violent. It's still violent anime now. I mean,
Yeah.
but back then it was like they were pushing it in everything, and that was cool. I was
Right.
like, it was getting more badass. I don't know if they tone it down now for the global marketplace. I really don't know.
For the modern audience stuff. By the way, can we say
And
that the modern audience actually include? We actually know the number of the modern audience is 697.
right, so they have actual numbers there. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess when they pitch these games to them, like, they're like, it's gonna make $1 bajillion, and then what's the audience for this? Millions. Now it's 600 concurrent players at peak,
Right.
all time peak.
Good grief. Anyway, y'all, I gotta rush off of here.
Facts.
Get myself together.
That's right. Be sure to like the video.
Yes, please like the video.
Try check out our book in the description.
Yes, in the description. It's also the last link that our lovely little Nightbot posted. You could click it right there to purchase it. Read a Cyberpunk Fairytale. You already know. Read in a
88-page graphic novel.
Now, speaking of which, at some point I'm going to be posting on Digital Art Riots, my other channel, which I hope all of you are subscribe to. If you're not, please go subscribe to it right now. I will go repost the link one more time for everybody. I'm going to be evolving the actual content on the page. Right now, it's time lapses. Then I had some screen record time lapses. I will be doing some speaking videos, on art processes and where my influences and things of that nature. Um,
Yeah.
just give me time for that one, and I will get that together. But I usually right now I'm not making any promises on the channel. Like I do about 2 videos a week. Could be one, could be two, depending. So some of it will be interspersed with full pieces, and some will be sketches. Um, it could be random. It's just some art fun. You know what I mean? Very small channel right now, but
Right. But if you like, you should head on there and subscribe and check out
yep,
the channel because he has a lot of time lapses from your favorite characters from
yeah.
the past and the present. You drew your latest piece was
My latest piece
uh
was the Destined one from Black Myth Wukong
mhm,
versus Goku from Dragon Ball GT level 4. Um, I know a lot of people don't remember GT all that well, but actually, hold on. In the comments right here, Brina says, as unpopular as GT is, Super Saiyan goes harder than Super Saiyan God. You know what's funny? I originally did not like the design of Super Saiyan level 4. But
mhm,
over time, I begin to appreciate it that at least it wasn't just Goku and Vegeta switching their hair color,
right.
because these new forms are like lazy. So I was like, at least like they try to bring it back to the Monkey King influence and had them like half, So it's kind of cool. So being that it was more Monkey King influence is why I decided to pair Goku up with the Dusted one in that piece. But yeah, y'all can go check that out. Um, It says I don't remember GT, but I love Super Saiyan 4. I don't know. Some episodes of GT was just like, well, maybe I'll go back and watch it. Also, GT did that weird thing where they gave Vegeta a mustache for a bit.
I remember
Like,
that.
yeah, and I was just like, why? And then I think it's funny because it was frustrating because I think like they actually did not have Vegeta go Super Saiyan while he had that mustache, because I just wanted to see if his mustache returned gold. That would have been kind of funny. Also, I think in Super, they like Goku and Vegeta were training for a while, and they like came back with like full like beard and mustache at one point. They shaved it off super quick. It's like they can't keep the Saiyans with facial hair for some reason. I'm like, yo, just keep it for fun. For like, you know, a couple episodes, see what happens. Dante Crisis says that and Super ruined so many characters. Goku is Mohan. Go on. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't until the movies that we was correct some things. But yeah, I'm agree. He's saying that in Super, like they kind of like dumbed down like Gohan and Goku and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Goku did some very question, like him getting into the tournament of power was all questionable. Maybe one day we'll have like an anime lore talk about something. But yeah. But anyway, yo, I gotta run. Everybody, what I'm saying, if you could like the video, thank you. I'll see you guys on the, social medias and the Discord and all that.
Feel
Um,
free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the
right,
bell so you know when we are on.
right. Oh, also, I'm gonna try to get up some of our talks that we've been having here onto regular videos. That just give me time for that too, and I'll try to get to that as well here on React and Draw. So React and Draw, the separation, just to let you know, here on React and Draw, we mainly do lives and mainly discuss things involving art and entertainment and all that. And along with the lives, we'll try to post some regular videos of the same nature. There'll be some sketching in between, of course, because sometimes I sketched on stream, like I drew this thing with Lucy over here. And then on Digital Art Riot, that's where I do my art process videos. So that's the separation. Commentary, art videos. Entertainment commentary, art videos, and art commentary. So yeah, that's the plan there. Anyway, Sorry, I've been talking too much. Venus says make some highlight videos. Yep, that's the plan. That's actually the plan, Green. Definitely the plan.
Yeah, we're gonna get on that.
Yeah, we've just been tired and running myself ragged, but I'm getting tired. All right,
Get
y'all.
fried.
Yeah, fried.
Don't get fried.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get fried. I'm trying to doing multiple things, y'all. You know how it is.
That's our new buzzword now. I'm gonna start saying
getting
that.
fried. All right, there's comic books going on. There's learning, improving art style going on, and trying to make content going on.
Yep. Don't get fried.
Fried.
Anyway,
people call it burnout. We call it fraud. All right, y'all. Stay safe for the weekend, and we will see you next week. All right, peace out.